Prannoy and I are in complete agreement that recognition has to come. Otherwise, the sport suffers. The future generation suffers. Younger players suffer. They will not have the incentive. Where I also want to add is, so what is the way forward? That's what Prannoy says he doesn't know. I
I
think
don't know.
I
I
have
don't know. To
a,
be honest, I don't know. I don't know
yeah,
because
I think I have a roadmap, and
yeah,
that's the roadmap I was giving.
I'm not going to comment something which I'm not familiar of, which I'm not which I've not even worked for it. So there are people who are already working for it, and if they try to figure it out, it's good for the sport. But otherwise, this will be a very individualistic sport. Only individual medals would be highlighted eventually, and
Yeah,
then the sport's growth is going to be dependent on that individual's performance. Like how
I
now how Neeraj Chopra has become a big name in the country. It's because of his efforts as an individual. He has able to put consistent performances in the map, and he has been able to get Indian athletics into the map slowly, right? But is it going to sustain over a period of time? I doubt, because Neeraj Chopra might not obviously play for another 20 years. Play
correct.
for another 5 years, yes. After that, what? So we need to get 10 more Neeraj Chopras to make sure that we get the same amount of publicity for an athletics event going forward. So how do we do that? Right. So I'm trying to tell the same thing. So we have a Thomas Cup squad now. 10 years down the line, we should not tell that, okay, we are losing out in a group stage match, which would be so disappointing, right? We have been in that situation. We tried so hard to come out of that group stages itself and the unfortunate thing was we went on to directly win the gold. We didn't stop midway. So now when suddenly a bronze medal comes, people are like now it's not a big news because you have already won a gold.
But that's where I think a sporting culture needs to be inculcated, which people don't understand. That come on, a Grand Slam semi-final or a Grand Slam final is as important as a win. I mean, you need to celebrate effort. To
Yeah.
beat Chinese Taipei with higher ranked players was an incredible achievement on the part of the players, and the way the semi-final was structured, I thought was wrong. There should have been one
And
doubles,
and
and the
and
moment
and
there
and
was one, yeah,
and you guys also know that we were seeded eighth in the entire tournament, which means we are
exceeded.
not, like we are not entitled to be on that podium, right? Only the top four teams are entitled to be on the podium. So we have done better than what we have been asked to. And obviously French was a better team in the singles category. They have had three men singles players in the top 16 of the world.
That
And
is
we had
correct.
one player, and we had one player in the top 16. So if you look at it that way, we have over exceeded what from our current form and scenario was. We have over exceeded what everybody thought of. Even if we had lost in a quarterfinal or a group stage, nobody would have cared, right?